4 of this course. Today, we'll be looking at the operator blocks. So let's get started. Alright, so now we got our blank page. We're going to first look at these 4 operators, these 4. So to make this fun, what we're going to do is we're going to ask the person who's playing the game questions. So when the flag is clicked, I want to ask a question. Ask, hi, what is 57 plus 45? So when the flag is clicked, the cat would ask this. Hi, what is 57 plus 45? A question mark. And it waits. And here we have the answer. Let's just not disable it for now. And now we want to do this arithmetic by ourselves. So we put 57 plus 45. And now this button over here, this answer, is the answer which they give. The latest answer which they give. So now we have to check if their answer is equivalent to our answer, which is 57 plus 45. To do that, we do by using an if block. If. And here in operators again, we have this equal to block. We push it in here. If answer is equal to 57 plus 45, we want the cat to tell this. Well done. That's the right answer. Oops. All right. And if it's not equal to that, then we have the else block. We'll just shift this all onto here. Else, we could tell it by duplicating. Oops. Sorry. The answer was wrong. Click the flag to try again. Alright, let's try this out. What is 57 plus 45? So I'm a person, say a kindergartner, and I don't know the answer, and I'm putting 90 as a random value. And it says, sorry, the answer was wrong, please try again. Now, if we try adding them together, the answer would be, the answer is 102. So let's try this again. 102. Well done, that's the right answer. Now, you can see here that we have a block. It says answer, the answer which we give. So I just enabled that. Now you could certainly go and disable that to make it look pretty. And our cat in the center. So this is a basic thing in addition. Now we could do subtraction. To make it easy for us now, instead of calculating, I'm just going to do 2 minus 1. And we all know the answer is 1. And here we change it to 2 minus 1. You could try the other blocks as well, multiplication and division. For now, I'm not going to show you how to do that because it's the same logic over and over again. So flag click, say I put 8. Sorry, the answer's wrong. Click the flag to try again. And now I'll put 1. Well done, that's the right answer. Yay! Alright, so good job. You did a program with arithmetic. Next, we are going to do a guessing program. Focus in a bit. Okay, so now as before, we need, when the flag is clicked, I want the cat to ask, I am guessing a number from 1 to 10. Do you have any guesses? So what we're gonna do is the cat will be thinking of a number from 1 to 10. And if we guess the number right, it appreciates us. And if we don't, it tells us to start again. And each time, the number changes randomly. We're not going to make it 5 or 6. That would make the player bored when they click the flag again. To do that, we're going to automate everything. Don't worry, it might sound complicated, but this is actually very easy. So, after this, I'm going to create a variable called my number. I'm going to show it for now and drag it on. First, we're going to set our variable to 0 and operators. So my number should be equal to, or we could put it over here. So my number should be a random number from 1 to 10. So the number here now is 5, as I told in my example. This is coincidence. I have set my number to 5 in this case, and the cat is asking, do you have any guesses? So, an if statement, and I'm going to do the same framework as I did before. Okay, so this is our code. Let's try it out. I'm guessing a number from 1 to 10. Do you have any guesses? I'm going to try 9. Wow, are you a mind reader? Let's try again with the wrong answer. 0. Not correct. Try again. So this, when the person clicks the flag again, you can see that the variable changes, so it would be really hard to guess the number. For that, we're going to ask this question again. But if we ask it again, we have to repeat the if block. Then, how do we do that? Don't worry. For that, we have a block called repeat until. So here in else, until answer is not equal to my number, not is here. So duplicate until answer. Until answer is equal to number, because here we are going in an if loop. So if answer is equal to my number, then say, wow, you're a mind reader. Else, if it's not equal to my number, then we want to ask again. So until the answer of the user is equal to my number, which is 10 in this case now, until it is that, we want to say, it's not correct, try again. And we're duplicating this. and then ask. I'm guessing a number from 1 to 10. Do you have any guesses? And for now, let's just uncheck or say check answer and drag this here. Now let's see if this works. I am going to put a wrong answer because I know that my number is equal to 10 here. Not correct. Try again. And it automatically comes. I'm guessing a number from 1 to 10. Do you have any guesses? 10. And it stops. That is because we did not put if the answer is equal to my number. Then we wanted to say, wow, are you mind reader? So what we can do over there is, since we have this block over here, pirandol, we know that it would do this if this is equal to that. And after that, it sees if there's anything underneath it. If not, it just ends the code. So to prevent that, or to say we want the cat to tell this line, we could just put it underneath this. This is because of the ordering precedence. So I'll just read out how the computer thinks of this. So first it looks. Is the flag clicked? Yes, okay. My number is equal to, say, 8. Now ask the cat to say, I'm thinking a number from 1 to 10. Do you have any guesses? And tell the cat to wait for a few seconds. And it'll ask a question. Alright, is the user's answer equal to 8? No, it's not. Then it goes to the else statement. Okay, I have to repeat this code until the answer is equal to 8. So I ask again and again. Hooray! It is equal to this. Number 8. So after the computer finishes this block of code, it just ends in the previous scenario. But then we put say, wow, are you a mind reader? So after this code is done, it should say, wow, are you a mind reader? So let's try it. 8. 3. Wow, are you a mind reader? It works. Good job. So now we have gone through most of the blocks over here. So this code I need you to understand because this is kind of a complex code where you write nested loops. Say if loop, else loop, pirandol. This is a new block. You've never seen this before. So what I want you to do is pause the video right now for a few seconds, read through this code, and try it on your Scratch browser, and check if you understood it. If so, let's go on to the next one. Okay, now we have these giant blocks. Letter 1 of apple, length of apple. Apple contains A. So these three are a bit complex, so we won't be looking at these three for now. So let's try this one first. Flag clicked. I'm just going to make the general frame and see you then. Alright, so we have our flag click block and our ask block. So I'm not going to create the whole frame of the previous one because the previous one is different from the one which we are doing now, and this is the framework for this one, which is really simple to understand. So when the flag is clicked, please tell your name with prompt up here, and we would need to fetch the answer. I'm going to enable the answer block and drag it over here, and in the operators block we have something called giant apple and banana. And now we're going to go to looks and say something. And here, now these three blocks are our main blocks for now. So we'll just put something like this. Join. So what we're going to do is we're going to fetch the answer from them. So it tells them to tell their name. So they'll give their name, say Sam. If their name is Sam, we are going to type "Hi Sam." But how would we know what their answer is? So before we continue, I want to tell you the basics of coding. So there are some things called strings and some things called integers. So integers are numbers, and numbers cannot be connected with a string. So when you want to connect something together, you cannot add a number with a letter, can you? Like you cannot add 10 with hi, can you? Because it doesn't make sense. And you cannot add 10 to a string, which is a word. You cannot do hi 10, you cannot add them together. Like so, the computer would also not understand it. So we need to have the same types of values when we add them together. So 2 plus 2 is 4 because 2 and 2 are numbers. And the same way, strings, which are basically sentences, are like hi and hi Sam. So we can join hi and Sam together to form the sentence called Hi Sam. So that's the same thing which we're doing now. So hi and answer. Here I'm going to add another space, as answer won't have a space. Hi Sam. So it should say Hi Sam. Let's check it out. So my name here is Crafty Monster. Hi, Crafty Monster. Nice. You could do the same for usernames, which are in the sensing box. Instead of answer, you could do username. So you wouldn't need this prompt then. I'm just going to put Sam to show you the difference. So my username for the Scratch account is Crafty Monster, as you can see here. So it says Hi Crafty Monster. Alright, and back to here. And now we could do this. We're not going to ask questions or anything like that, because that would just complicate the things which we're doing. For understanding for now, we're just going to do this. So the next block. Is this block. So I'm going to put letter 1 of banana, or say scratch. Let's see what it does. S. So what this does is, as you can read it, you could probably understand it. What it does is, it says the letter 1 of the word scratch. You could change this to letter 6. I don't know. Yeah, there are letter 6. Not the C before H. And you could try letter 5, which is T. So this is really easy to understand. Let's try this one. These are basically the same things. This tells us the first letter of the word apple. And what this does is, it tells us the length of apple. So let's count it. A, P, P, L, E. 5. 5, it says. So these are just basic things you need to learn when you're doing a complex code program in either Scratch or other languages. In Python, it's in Python code, which is a bit more complex than Scratch because you type all the code. That is, I think, variable, that length, or something like that. So in those coding languages, you have different syntaxes, and those syntaxes take it from 0 in arrays, and when you put length, it takes it from 1. So sorry for telling you that. It's just some extra information. You don't need to know that for doing Scratch. And here we have this block. Does apple contain the letter A? This is supposed to come in an if block. So if apple contains A, then say hello for 2 seconds. If it doesn't contain the letter A, then say bye for 2 seconds. Bye. Or say, let's make it sensible. No for 2 seconds and yes for 2 seconds. Try it out. Yes, apple contains the letter A. Let's make it the letter Z. No, apple doesn't contain the letter Z. And I told we're not looking at these 3 because we've learned all the other 4. I think now it would be easier for you to learn this block alone. These 2 we don't need for now. These 2, ABC, these are like mathematical things. Floor, ceiling, log, and so on. We don't need to learn that for now. But just to show you, I'm going to do mod. If you want, you can skip this part, but still. So what is mod? So basically what mod does is, let me take something to explain to you. So let me just create a new sprite. Sorry. Here. So mod. Here I'm going to type. So what mod does is, it checks for the reminder of things. So it basically checks for the reminders in division. So that you need to know if you're learning this. So mod checks the reminders in division. So remember, so example, all of you know division. So if I am dividing, say, 6. Let's just take an example in the browser. If 6 is divided by 5, then I get 1.2. We could search that. Reminder. So here, oh, wait, this is a different example. So dividend and divisor, so this is 17 by 5. The quotient is 3 and the remainder is 2. So let's take the same example. 17 by 5. The answer is equal to 3. And the remainder is equal to 2. So what this mod does is, the mod returns the answer or the remainder. The mod returns the remainder. So whenever you divide anything, for example here 17 by 5, mod returns the remainder. This is like you were thinking, why do we need the remainder? We need the quotient. Why do we need the remainder? When do we need the remainder? So these reminders are actually really powerful when you're doing a decimal number to a binary number. So this would be really useful at those times. For now, let's just make it simple and just print the mod of random numbers. So we want the mod of 17 by 5. Oh, sorry. 17 mod 5. Let's try it out. 2. Yes, in the website which we saw earlier, it's a 2. And my example, 18 and 9. Yes, this is 0 because we're dividing 18 by 9, like 18 mod 9. So the answer will be 0. And another thing which is divisible by 9, 27, 0. Something which is not divisible by 9, that's our big number, 7. As a reminder. So this would be useful for a game or converting binary to decimal to binary numbers. So that's it, guys. I hope you understood. We looked at like 13 blocks out of 15 or 16 blocks. I didn't count that. So I hope you understand this, and please, please, please do pause the video if you have any doubts, or you could even ask me in the comments if you have any doubts, or mail me. So this is it for today's video. Bye! Now for your task, you have to create a project which finds out if the user's number is either even or odd. So here is how it goes. You click the green flag, the cat asks you to enter a number, and I enter 3. 3 is an odd number. And I click the flag again. 2. Or 6. 6 is an even number. So this is basically what you have to do. And this uses the mod operator. I'll just give you a small hint because this may seem a bit difficult at first. So when you use the mod operator, it tells you the reminder of the division. So say if you want to find out if a number is an even number, then you do the number mod 2. If the remainder is equal to 0, it means that it is divisible by 2, which means it's even. If not, it's odd. So you make it user-friendly, make it as if the cat is asking you, take the answer, check if it's even or odd, and give the result. I wish you all the best on this project. And for all the tasks I give you, you could post your task answer in the comment section of my profile. I'll make a separate video of that to show you how it's done. And there I could give feedback on your project. And if you have any doubts, you could ask me there because the YouTube comments is shut down because I made it and I've given it the setting for kids, and YouTube does not allow comments when it's made for kids. So you can contact me in Scratch. I'll certainly post the link for the video in the description box below. And thank you, and I hope you enjoy all my videos. And all the best on this project. Bye!